Hey y'all. How are y'all? Let me grab a cup of coffee. Oh, you're crazy. Leave me alone. Oh, you crazy cat. Morning. Hey, Brenda. Hey, sweet mom. Oh, I've got coffee. How's the weather over at your side of the world, Brenda? How's your weather, sweet mom? Coffee, 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 yes. I tried sleeping. You're snowed in. You still got that old blizzard, huh? Are y'all supposed to start getting rain again Monday too? Snow squalls. Oof. You just keep it your way. I don't want none of it. The white stuff is pretty, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 60s this weekend, and they're talking about rain starting here Monday. I'm like, I don't want no more rain. Oh, no, thank you. You can keep it. I'll let you make my snowman for me. Just thinking about it makes me cold. How much longer are y'all getting no snow angels? Okay. How many more days will y'all be getting snow? And sleep where the darn. Look at the bags. All weekend. Oh no. Rain late Sunday there. But they're saying we're going to have it probably Monday and Tuesday and possibly Wednesday. I'm like, no, they're supposed to come do the foundation Monday. But that'll be my luck. You know how it goes. You plan anything and it gets shot out of the water. Chill and watch movies. You may be literally chilled. I hope y'all have wood heat. Just in case there's a power outage. Man, I don't know how y'all deal with that much snow. Yep. Oh, right. Late Sunday and late Tuesday. Well, according to our weatherman, we're supposed to start getting it Monday, and it lasts till Tuesday or Thursday or till Tuesday night. I'm hoping we don't get it. I'm hoping he's off. Hey, Sonia, how are you, honey? What are you up to this morning? Or it's evening there with you, isn't it? Or is it afternoon? Oh, crap, I can't remember. I'm good. I'm healing up good. It's itching like crazy. It's about to drive me crazy wanting to scratch it. Hey, Hardens. How are you, honey? It depends on how much it rains, honey. If we don't get much, it won't set us back too bad. But if it comes rains like it has been, it'll set us back 2 or 3 weeks. I'm doing good, honey. Thank you. I'm trying not to scratch, but oh my gosh, it itches so bad. You know how it is when a wound starts healing, it starts itching and you just want to scratch it. So, but if it don't rain much, it'll set us back a day or two. But if it rains like we've been getting, yeah, it's going to set us back 2 or 3 weeks. Oh, that's good, Brenda. They're saying we're going to start getting rain Monday and Tuesday. I'm hoping the weatherman's wrong. I'm hoping he's just cross-eyed. Because I am sick of it. Yeah, it's honey, this shirt is old, old, old. I don't know how old it is, but it's old. I think it's probably at least 10 years old or more. Yeah, we need to dry out too. Badly. I can't even remember where I got this shirt. I bought two of them just alike. I bought one for me and one for my husband. Oh my gosh, it's older than 10 years old because it was before we moved to Crowder. Well, I was working in home health, so my gosh, it was probably in about isn't about 2000 when I bought the shirt. So it's lasted many years. You're right, around 20. So it's held up pretty good for being that old, huh? It is 4:30 a.m. Well, 4:26. So we'll give it 4:30. Most of my clothes are like me. They're getting ancient. Yeah, I had to be in 2000 when I bought it because I was doing home health back then. So, dang, that's a long time ago. You're causing me to age myself. I tried, I tried, Shaky. I tried hard. I tried hard to sleep. But but I've got to take Lacey to court this morning and see if they're still going to make me her guardian. It drives me crazy having to be a guardian for a 24-year-old person. Oh, honey. Uh, where you want me to start? That would be the easiest. She's got mental issues. She has, but I guess it's just easier to start out. We tried to get Lacey when she was little, but her mom and her dad wouldn't let us have her. So her dad got put in prison. Her mom started seeing a bunch of guys and pimping the baby out for sex. By the age of 4, Lacey was on drugs. So again, we called DHS trying to get Lacey, but because her aunt worked at DHS, they said we was just trying to cause problems. So the little thing has been pimped out all her life. She's been in trouble for drugs. She's been in trouble for prostitution, fighting a police officer, grand theft auto, shoplifting. and probably a whole lot of other stuff I don't know about. She showed up at my door around the 1st of January. The kid was homeless, had no money, had no place to go. So I took her in. Come to find out, she had a warrant out for her arrest. So I got a hold of her lawyer, met with the lawyer. The lawyer got an emergency, I guess you'd call it injunction, for her to be in my custody. So now we go today. They've got they're trying a new thing here. It's called mental health court. They try to get them help instead of putting them in prison. So we don't know if what they'll do is try to put her in a home to help her get situated. Because I'm going to be honest, as much as I love her and as much as I would do for her, I am not qualified to deal with mental issues. I'm trying, but I've got her going to counseling. We've got her on medications because that was one of the stipulations. If she stayed with me, she had to go to counseling and get on medications. But we don't know if they're going to put her in a therapeutic place or if they're going to leave it as it is, with me being her guardian and her living with me and me just having to run her back and forth to the mental health hospital. I don't know. But I do know it's starting to take a toll on me. But I'll do everything I can to help her. So, oh, thank you. Thank you for putting her in your prayers. So, and I just don't know that I'm totally up to that amount of responsibility, especially since I've had the strokes and since I've had the heart attacks. It's a lot of stress. That's one reason I haven't been getting to make videos like I do normally, is I'm pretty much gone almost every day of the week, taking her back and forth. So, but I'm trying to get her set up on disability. But the disability people done told her, said, you cannot have the money, that your aunt's going to have to be over you and she's not allowed to give you this money all at once, that she has to disperse it out to you. So in other words, I have to go and pay all of her bills. Then with what she has left, I have to allot it out to her like she's a child. Thank you, Life. Good morning. Am I talking to Jareth or Todd? Or both? Yeah, I'm her payee. They won't let her have the card. They told her she's not allowed to have the card because every time they put her on it before, she used the money for drugs. She would be broke the next day. But knock on wood, we've got her through the withdrawal stage. So, yay. So, but I'm hoping they put her in a home. She ended up getting her a food stamp card. They're giving her $130 something a month. So, but they're giving her $130 something a month. But my gosh, I have to tell her, no, Lacey, you can't have that. We got to make it. We got to get food because she has the mentality of about an 8-year-old. All she wants is junk food. And I told her, no, we got to get food. And she goes, but I want this. And she will throw a fit. I know 130 something is not much. And, you know, if she wants to waste it on heat 'em up stuff, it's hard. We was in Walmart the other day and I was trying to get her some food. And because I didn't let her have some cookies, she went to throwing a fit and crying. She's 24 years old. I told her, I said, Lacey, we can make cookies. We can make cookies at home. We've got the stuff to make them. We got to get you food. Morning trying. So it's been a struggle. I thank you, sweet mom. But oh, I know, that's what I told her. I said, baby, we can't be buying the junk food. Oh, yeah. Well, I tried to sleep, honestly tried. But I think I'm worried about, I couldn't get my mind to shut down because I'm worried about Lacey's court. So, so yeah. Yeah, he's on time. If it hadn't have been for God, I wouldn't be where I'm at today with her. So, yeah, it's hard, you know. It's hard. Oh, I hate autocorrect. But you know, I'm trying to teach her to actually learn how to cook. And she said, Aunt Nane, she said, I want to learn how to do a garden. I said, okay. And then she looked at me and she seen all the canned stuff that I've made. And she said, will you teach me to do that? I said, if you want to learn, I'll teach you to do it. So I'm going to be teaching her to can. I'm going to be teaching her all sorts of stuff. So, but my first endeavor with her is going to be trying to teach her how to manage money. But I don't know, even if they was to put her in one of those homes, if I would still be her payee, or if they would, oh, thank you. I'm going to cry. Thank you, Jareth. Um, and then she wants to learn to sew, so I'm going to be teaching her how to sew. Thank you so much, Jareth. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I feel impotent. Well, that's the thing. I got top ramen, and I've got dehydrated vegetables to put in it that I've dehydrated myself. But oh my goodness gracious. I told her the other day, I said, because she wanted to get the expensive ramens. And I told her, I said, no, baby. She goes, but I like these. I went to having a fit, and I said, Lacey Dawn, stop. And she kept on and kept on. And finally, I looked at her, and I put my finger. I said, Lacey Dawn, I said, you don't stop. Aunt Nane's going to bust your butt right here in front of everybody, and I don't care if you're 24 years old or not. And then she goes, yes, ma'am, and stops. Oh. So, she's got, I forgot how many. She's got multiple personalities, and I can't remember how many the doctor said they found so far. Oh, it was. And then we went over to Goodwill. And I had just bought her over $200 worth of clothes, okay? Because the kid showed up, she didn't have nothing. And I just bought her $200 worth of clothes. And she seen something she wanted, and she went to having a fit. I said, Lacey Dawn, do you want me to make you go sit in the car? She said, no, ma'am. I said, then stop, please. So she stopped. But with the other people, with her grandmother, her mom, her other aunt, she'd throw a fit, and they'd give in because they would be embarrassed and give her what she wanted. So she's not stupid. She knows exactly what she's doing. But she don't get away with that crap with me. And Katie is, all right, my youngest daughter, Katie, is actually Lacey's half-sister. I adopted Katie when Katie was 4 days old. I've had her since she was 4 days old. My nephew got out of prison long enough to get a girl pregnant and get his butt thrown back in. And so I've had Katie since she was 4 days old. Katie's 13. Oh, that's cool. And Katie was with me, and Lacey was throwing a fit. Kate Bug looked at her and said, really? I mean, come on. She said, you're acting younger than me. And she said, you're almost twice my age. Oh. So Kate helps me. Yeah, they're heavy. Katie helps me kind of. Hey, seasoned mom. Katie kind of helps me keep her in check too. As Oh, oh, honey, she's been in treatment ever since she was little. She's been in and out of treatment. But she just quit going a few years back. And I told her the only way that she could stay with me is if she went back and got on her medications. Honey, she's been in treatment for years, but she just all of a sudden just quit going. Well, thank you. So, and the hardest thing, I guess I could say the hardest thing for me to get used to is she'll be sitting there talking and she'll be talking to the person. And then she'll just bust out laughing and continue to talk on a conversation. She'll be having her music in her ears, her earbuds. And then she'll say something, oh, you're wanting to hear? And she'll pull them out and stick them over like this, and there's nobody there. No, she's not dangerous. But there's one of the people that talks to her in her brain that she gets plumb hateful with because she'll go, I'm not talking to you. And I'm like, but she was really getting chatty with it yesterday. And I looked at her. I said, baby, she goes, what? I said, you're going to have to tone it down a little bit. I said, this is getting to it name. She goes, yes, ma'am. And then she looked over and she said, we got to be quiet. Yeah. She told me, oh my gosh, she hadn't been here but maybe a couple of days. And she went to screaming. And I went in there, I said, and she went to hollering for my husband. And my husband stood at the door and I was standing at the door. And she goes, Uncle Rick, Uncle Rick. He goes, what? She said, there's 5 men standing down there in that tree line behind the pond dam watching me. And he looked, he said, Lacey, there's nobody there. And she said, yeah, they are. They're right there. And he goes, no, Lacey, look again. And she looked and she goes, well, they were there. Well, so far she's not dangerous. I don't think she would hurt anybody. I don't think she would hurt anybody intentionally. I mean, she's very sweet. It's just she got some issues going on. But see, one of her counselors for years said that she was just doing it for attention, that there wasn't, that she didn't really believe that she thought there was somebody there. She was just doing that for attention. And no, she does it too much for it to be done for attention. Oh, I stay alert. I stay on it. I thank God for Seroquel. She has to take Seroquel at night and it knocks her out like a light. It's like, thank you, Jesus. I think that's the name of it. And she's having to take some sort of shots once a month now. She was having to take pills, and then they gave her shots, and she had to cut back on the pills. And then they gave her more shots, and now she's on the shots plus whatever the crap is over there. So she is 24 years old. That has about the mental capacity of an 8-year-old. Thank you, Tron. You have a good day. So, but our goal is, if she keeps doing what she's doing and keeps doing good like she's doing, my goal is to build her a little tiny house right here on my land beside me. That way I can always keep an eye on her. But bless her heart, she's had issues. Yeah, they need to do a lot more with mental health patients. But see, I'm hoping, because we're going to this mental court today, and I don't know if they'll put her in a home to work with her, or if they're just going to maybe having her out here and driving back and forth. If they would do that, they're going to have to start paying me some money, because this is breaking my rear. Because that stupid Durango of mine sucks darn near $20 a trip. And I'm like, this is kicking my rear. Yep, it's a V8. It's got the hammer. Let's just say I didn't choose the vehicle. I had a little Cobalt that got about 40 miles to a gallon. I was a happy camper. Then my daughter called me and said, Mom, she said, I'm needing a little car. She said, I can't keep up. I can't keep taking Hunter to school and going to work and everything with this Durango. She said, it's sucking too much gas. She said, can we trade straight across? Me being Mama, yeah, we'll do that. Ugh. So it takes me about $20 a day to go take her to her deal and home. Oh, honey, I couldn't afford to take on a payment. Oh, no. Has he tried Rock Auto? They can get a lot of stuff other places can't get. But I can't afford a vehicle. Well, Social Security sure didn't offer me none. So I don't know how I'd go about it. If they'd just help me pay for the gas, that would be awesome. Now she is supposed to go. Oh, even through Rock Auto, they couldn't get it. I'm not on SSI. They won't approve of me. Honey, I don't know what in the world she's on. I just know it's something to do with Social Security. Hey, Ken. Well, crud. How old of a truck is he trying to get a part for? I'll have to look into it. I'll have to look into it because I gotta have something. 2011 Dodge Diesel. Ah, crap. The only thing you can get. I feel your pain because most Dodge parts are dealer items only. Has he tried a salvage yard? What does he need? And I'll see what I can find here. Oh, she's gonna milk butterfly. Is it like a half ton? Is it a half ton, 3/4 ton, 1 ton? Three-quarter ton. I'll see what I can come up with. We do have we have a friend 4x4 that has a salvage yard. And I'll see what I can come up with. Hey, Formal. How are you doing, Formal? But yeah, I'll see what I can come up with, Jareth. I'll try to remember to look today while I'm in town. Oh, that's awesome, Jareth. I'll be glad when I hit 2,000. I'm almost there. Uh, but I'll be so glad when I hit 2,000. I think I like about 27, 28 more. That'll be awesome. I won't know how to act. Well, Farmall, how much snow you got in your area? Yeah, I heard y'all got a blizzard. How's your chickens handling the blizzard? They don't stop laying. Well, that's good. Do you have cayenne in their water? Mine just started laying again. I tell you what, I was tickled. Me and them chickens was fixing to have a come to Jesus meeting. They finally started laying again. Ah, vinegar. You know, a lot of people will put cayenne in there because that cayenne will, they don't put too much because that cayenne will make them warm somehow. I don't know exactly how. I guess it gets their bellies warm and keeps them warm. But I've also heard once you put cayenne in their water, they're addicted to it. Oh, I tell you what, yesterday, y'all, I about had me a stomping fit. I was so mad. I just got hay in my hay feeder, and I fed all the critters. And the pig decided there was something it wanted under the hay feeder and knocked my hay feeder over. Oh, I was ready to kill a pig. Oh, you put vinegar in their chicken water year round? Well, that's cool. I didn't know about putting vinegar in it. I'd only heard about putting cayenne in it. But I had heard once you put cayenne in it, cayenne in it, they get kind of addicted to it. So how much apple cider vinegar or how much vinegar, apple cider vinegar do y'all put in a gallon of water? Oh, you'll make it, Sonia. Dang, I'm tired. I'll have to get off here in about 20 minutes or so, or whenever Rick gets up, because he'll turn the TV on and I don't need a whatever strike. And if I go on tonight, it's going to be very late because he won't go to bed till very late because he's going to be watching that stupid boob tube. A cap full and a 3-gallon water. Okay. Now, does that keep bacteria knocked down too? Well, mine will be getting up to go to work here in a little bit, so I'll have to hop off when he gets here. Cool. I will be doing that then. I'd never heard about putting vinegar in their water. Oh, it does me too. That TV never comes on until he's home. And then it don't go off until he goes to bed. And let me tell you what, it drives me stir crazy. And I ended up quitting watching TV with him because every time I get interested in something, he'd change his blank channel. And let me tell you what, when they do that enough on you, it pisses you off so bad, you just get up and walk out. Oh, but I'm like, oh. And what'll piss me off really, really bad. Oh my God, are you sure we're not married to the same man? The more blood, guts, and gore, the better he likes it. But what really ticks me off, he'll get up, go outside, leave that blame TV blaring. I know more than get tired of hearing it. Go over there, turn that blame thing off, and he'll walk in that door. And he'll turn it right back on. 5 minutes later, he's gone again. And I'm like, so I'll get up, go turn it off again. Next thing you know, he's coming through that door and that TV's on again. And it's just like, it's one of them looks like, mister, you better be glad I love you. Yes. Yes. Oh, let me tell you what. It's just like, and then he'll ask me, oh, sometimes I lose my religion. Sometimes I do. I lose my religion sometimes. Yes. Yes. And when he gets ready for work, he'll walk out the door leaving that blame thing on. And I almost said the D word, but he'll leave that blame thing on. Mm-mm. I'm glad I'm not the only one that goes through it. I'm glad I'm not the only one that gets pissed off and has a fit. Oh my gosh. And Lacey, she'll come in and turn it on. I'll say, you got a TV in your room, go watch it. Mine too. My kids do the same. My kids will do the same thing. Oh, you're lucky. Because if our antenna was on the fritz, he would make sure he would got another one. Me too. Me too. Watch the squirrels play and listen to the birds, watch the little rabbits bounce around out in the yard, listen to the frogs. Oh, y'all, I went out the other night. Them frogs was going crazy. I said, they don't know winter ain't over yet. When it hit 70 something degrees the other day, I think it was 75. Man, even the big old frogs was out there. Whoa, whoa. I was like, yeah, buddy, spring is on its way. Oh, me too, Tanya. Or Sonia. Well, if ours goes on the fritz, unfortunately, we have a backup because a company asked me to do a review on one. And I'm like, and it works. Oh, man. I bet y'all have a lot of snow there too, don't you? Well, y'all, I was walking out to the mailbox today and happened to look down. I have dandelions coming up. I said, oh, they've already got flowers on them. So it must be about over here. But the bad thing is, we didn't have a rough enough winter to get rid of the ticks. I can't find a rooster ringtone. Of course, I have a rooster that starts crowing outside my bedroom window every morning at 2 a.m. I told him, I said, you don't have to try to wake the sun up that early. Lime. Hmm. I'll go get some lime then. Because I've been getting ticks off of the dogs. Matter of fact, I even got a tick off of Rick the other day. He was outside working. I told him, I said, oh, crap. Well, I guess I could do that. But yeah, I got a tick off his back the other day from working out there. I've been having to pick ticks off the pigs and the goats. And I know if people drive by and they see me out there with that pig laying down and me looking that pig all over, they're thinking I'm a retard. Oh, wow. You got hit by the blowover. Well, I'm going to have to go buy some lime and put out because I ain't dealing with them. Does it get rid of fleas too? No fleas. All right. Then I'm going to be investing in lime. I should have read the whole thing. I just kind of grazed the top of it. And then I said, oh, no fleas too. But I tell you what, it's going to be bad. Morning, Bonnie. Do what? You got spiders that bad? If I had spiders that bad, I wouldn't be going outside. I'm terrified of spiders. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to do that. I wonder how much lime they put down. I wonder how much they use per acre. I have 23 acres. Kind of makes me just want to kind of sprinkle it over my critters too. I wonder if it would hurt my critters if I just kind of sprinkled a little bit on them. I mean, shoot, it shouldn't be any worse than seven dust. That's what people used to use back in the day as seven dust, like bean dust. No, but I'm going to start. Dissolve some in water and wipe the dog down, huh? So will it get rid of spiders too? If you put too much, I think it would stop it from growing. That's probably why they're doing a very light dusting. But see, I'll try to get over there. It's kind of growed up and hard to get to. We have an area on one part of our pasture that is lime. And back years ago, the cows would sit over there and eat it. They loved it. But they would sit over there in that one area because it had lime in it in the ground, and they would sit there and eat it. And come to think of it, those cows didn't have ticks on them. I think she was saying they did it once a year. And they just dust the dogs as bedding with it. And then when they roll on it, they'll get it on them. But yeah, we have a deposit, a natural lime deposit out there, which is very strange. It's just located in one little area. And the cows would sit there and eat it. Probably spring, because that water would make it seep into the ground. Oh, I'm pretty smart, huh? Yep, I'm getting me some lime. Phew. Excuse me. Y'all very rarely get ticks there. Oh gosh, y'all, we get them here. And what pisses me off is those little bitty seed ticks. Before when I was young, I could see them boogers. They're harder than heck to see anymore. And chiggers. Oh, I wonder if it would get rid of the chiggers. That would be awesome. Thank you, Duncan or Brenda. I'm going to invest in lime because chiggers are the devil. They're just the devil. There is a stupid little gnat flying around in here. I don't know where he came from. You used 7 Dust on your dogs and it still had fleas? Yes. And also the growing wild echinaceas and the purple coneflowers and all that. They're chigger magnets. Oh, you mean dust mites or chicken mites? Diatomaceous earth. Works good for that. If you'll get some sand and mix you some diatomaceous earth in with that sand, put it in a litter box, them chickens will dust bath in it. It'll get rid of those mites. Oh, mine are fatties too. Mine ain't healers. I tell you what, Blue is getting fat. Oh, Lance, he's getting fat. I told him, I said, son, you're going to be as broad as you are tall if you don't quit. He's the Dane Mastiff mix. I think he weighs about 174 pounds now. He had lost a lot of weight. Now he's putting it back on. He's like me. I think he's getting steroid shots. Put everything he lost back on and more. Oh, you had to put him on a green bean diet? Oh, no. How did he like it? Oh, Rob is out there having a fit crowing. Oh, does he love his beans? I don't know. I don't know what they're good for. They say we can't have an ecosystem without it. Well, why not? I don't know what in the world ticks and fleas are good for, other than to be a nuisance. And the skeeters. And I know the skeeters feed the bats, but they can eat other bugs. Now, see, Blue won't touch a green bean. He don't want nothing to do with green beans. Spring, from what I gathered, from what Life was talking about, I'd say about springtime. Well, y'all, I hear hubby's alarm going off. Now, I had a pug that loved pickles and salad. Strangest dog I ever met. But Rick's getting up to go to work, so I'm going to call it a night or a day, whatever it is. I will try to see y'all tonight. I don't know what time it'll be. So if it's too late, I may just try to go to bed. So remember, y'all, the world's a better place because y'all are in it. Please don't ever forget it. And I love y'all, each and every one. Bye.